Welcome to Fires Creek in the Nantahala National Forest, where we will be releasing toxins and negative emotions through movement in our practice. Detoxification is a natural process that your body goes through every day in order to keep you healthy and balanced. And through certain yoga postures in which we twist and rotate the torso, we can aid the body in this process through a gentle massage of the internal organs. This part 1 of our detox flow is more dynamic and designed to warm up the body and boost your energy. As you flow and move your body, let the image of the water release and wash away anything that is blocked up inside of you, be it physical or mental. So if you're ready to move with the water and let go of anything holding you back, join me on your mat and let's flow. Standing at the top of the mat in mountain pose, let's ground through our feet, rooting down, standing tall, and taking a big inhale, reach the hands up to the sky and bring them down to your heart. Connecting to our intention of detoxing, releasing negative emotions, and reaching up, folding down to forward fold, and rolling back up, moving at your own pace here, just doing a few spinal rolls, lifting straight up, and folding forward, and folding forward again. Exhale, lift up halfway, and step the right foot back into low lunge, looking forward, breathing into the stretch. And lift up, stepping the left foot back, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Inhale and exhale, downward facing dog. Coming into our first downward dog, breathing into the stretch. You may feel it in your shoulders, your hamstrings. And let's lift up the right leg, step the foot between the hands, coming into low lunge again. And step the back foot forward with the other foot, coming into forward fold and rolling up slowly. Hands reach up and come to heart. And let's release up again. Folding forward, halfway lift. Stepping the left foot back into our low lunge. Breathing into the stretch. And lift the back knee, step the front foot back, plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Just flowing the body, warming it up. Left foot reaches up and steps forward into low lunge, and the back foot joins the front foot, coming into forward fold and rolling up slowly. Hands come to heart. Mountain pose. And let's reach up again. And this time let's twist to the side, getting a spinal stretch in here. Just flow here at your own pace, moving with your breath, inhaling when you reach up and exhaling when you reach to the side. Coming back to center, let's bring the hands down to the heart, connecting back to our intention. And let's step the right foot back into high lunge and pivoting open to warrior 2. Bending into the left knee, making sure you can see your big toe. And let's release the left elbow to the left knee, right arm reaches up and over, rolling open that shoulder, And if you'd like to, you can reach the left hand down to the mat. And now let's pivot. Right hand comes to the mat, left hand reaches up, going into a twisted lunge. And stepping the left foot back into side plank, reaching up with the left hand. Holding here, feeling your core engaging. Those obliques should be firing up. And let's step the left foot back into our twisted lunge. Deep breath in. Exhale, release any tension, any negativity. And straightening that front leg, finding revolved triangle. And pivoting to triangle pose. The leg is straightened. Both legs are straight. The arms are straight in a T. Breathing here. And lifting up to warrior two. And bringing all the weight into the left foot, let's find half moon pose. So your left hand is reaching down. You can use a block underneath the hand if you'd like. The back foot is flexed. And bringing both hands down to the mat now. And pivoting open to the left side, revolved half moon. And if you'd like to, try to lift up to Tadasana without touching the mat. Or you can touch the mat and come into Tadasana. Reach the left hand to the outside of the right foot and opening to the right side, finding our revolved big toe pose. Don't worry if your knee is bent, that's perfectly fine. And let's release to Tadasana and sitting into chair pose. Arms are reaching up, chest is lifting up. Let's bring the hands to the heart and twist, bringing the right elbow to the left knee. You can stay here or open the arms, whatever you'd like. And lifting up to Tadasana from chair, releasing down, and coming back to center. Moving right along, let's lift the hands up to the sky, stepping the left foot back, finding our high lunge, repeating the same sequence on this side, balancing out the body, detoxifying the body and the mind. Let's pivot open to warrior two. Breathing as you bend into the right knee. And bring your right elbow to your right knee, extended side angle. You can bring the hand down to the mat if you'd like. Just depends on what kind of stretch you want here. And let's pivot to revolved lunge. Left hand is on the mat, right hand is reaching up. Stepping the right foot back on top of the left foot for side plank. Holding here, breathing into this core engagement, and stepping the right foot back to the front of the mat. Twisted lunge. And straightening the front leg, finding our revolved triangle. Right arm is still reaching up. Both legs are extended. A block can be under your left hand to give you a bit more height, a bit more space to twist. And then pivoting to triangle pose. Lifting up to warrior two, bending into the right knee. Bringing all of the weight into the right foot. Let's come into half moon pose. Your arms are in a T. The back leg is extended straight, the foot is flexed, and pivoting both hands to the mat. Right arm reaches up, revolved half moon, and then trying to stand up to Tadasana without touching the mat with the left foot, grabbing onto the knee, and if you fall out, that's perfectly fine. Just come back into this pose and grabbing the left outside of the foot with the right hand, opening the left hand, looking backwards if you can, keeping the knee bent if you need to, and releasing down, finding Tadasana, sitting to chair pose, and hands come to heart. Bring the left elbow to the right knee, staying here or opening the arms up, finding a nice twist, and coming back to center, chair pose, and standing up straight to Tadasana. Arms released down by your sides, recentering, reconnecting to your intention. Step the feet out wider, toes are facing out, and sitting down to our yogic squat, Malasana. Your elbows can be gently pressing into the knees to find a bit more of a stretch. Just finding a nice hip opening posture here. And bringing one hand down to the mat, reach the other one up to the sky. Inhaling as you reach up. And exhaling as you come down. Just moving with your breath. Coming back to center. Let's bring the hands down to the mat and step back into downward facing dog. Holding here for a breath. And rolling forward into plank, coming onto the elbows for a forearm plank. You can bring your knees down to the mat if this is a bit too intense for you today. And if not, let's do some hip dips, dipping the left hip down and then the right. Just getting those obliques engaged again, bringing strength into the shoulders. Almost done. And back to center. Lift the hips up, walk the feet in a little bit, finding dolphin. And this is a nice prep pose for our headstand that we're going to try today. Holding here, feeling the strength in your shoulders, and bringing the hips down into a forearm plank and lifting back up to dolphin. Doing this a few times, waking up the shoulders, waking up the muscles for our headstand that we're getting ready to do. Holding in dolphin. Maybe walk the feet back slightly and then let the belly come to the mat. Elbows are underneath your shoulders, palms are down or open up to the sky, finding our Sphinx pose. Gentle back bend here. Reach tall through the crown of your head. And then release the forehead down. Push up into your hands at your sides, sitting back to child's pose. Taking a quick break here before we begin our headstand practice. Breathe in, releasing any tension you may be feeling physically or mentally. Let's slowly roll up to seated. Let's place the hands at the back of the head. Bring the forearms onto the mat, and you want to have all of your weight on the forearms, maybe 5% on your head. And just practice lifting one foot at a time, and when you're ready, both feet. Just practicing here with the weight distribution. And if you can, find a twist in your headstand, twisting the torso from side to side. If you are unable to come into headstand pose today, that's perfectly fine. I'm going to show you what you can do instead. So bring the hands to the back of the head and just twist your torso here in seated. We're getting the same benefit of twisting the body as we are when we're in the headstand and twisting. That's the goal here. If you have your headstand today, come back. Lifting up into headstand and holding in this pose. Finding a nice detoxification by turning the body upside down. If you'd like to lift up into downward facing dog, you can do that instead of a headstand. And let's slowly release down wherever you are, finding child's pose. Relaxing the arms. Breathing into this pose. And slowly roll up. Hands reach up to the sky. And come down to heart. Feel the amazing effects of these yoga asanas on your body. Feel the difference in your mind. Finding a moment of gratitude for everything that you just did for your body, for your well-being. Thank you for being here with me. Namaste. Please enjoy this quick look at what it's like to go cold water swimming in January. And this creek is ice cold in summer, so imagine in winter. It takes time for the body to adapt, but the benefits of it are amazing. If you'd like to try this, make sure you ask your doctor first if you have any health issues and do your own research. But a few of the potential benefits of this are helping you better deal with stress, physical pain, and depression, as well as improving circulation, your mood, and your immune system. So if you do try this, leave a comment below and let me know how it went.